Come to week 3. This week, we are going to be diving into how to leverage AI to build your personal brand, your network, and also how to identify career and business opportunities. In fact, I'm going to be showing you how to leverage AI for networking, all right, for job opportunities, for applications. We can't cover everything in this video, but I'm going to open up your mind to see the possibilities that you can use for AI for personal branding. And when we talk about personal branding, many people think personal branding are for thought leaders, for influencers, for coaches, for companies. No, even as a student, you should build your personal brand. As a freelancer, you should build your personal brand. Even if you don't have clarity on your on whatever it is you want to do. All right. Some people call it purpose, some people call it assignment, some people call it destiny. Even if you don't know what you want to do with your life, you should be doing personal branding every day. All right, or every week. So I'm going to be showing you how you can leverage AI for this. Just like I always say, and I said at the beginning of the video, AI is not here to do 100% of the work. No, all right. It's 50-50, can be 70-30, can be 80-20, but you must always be involved, all right? Even to prompt, AI cannot prompt for you. You have to prompt it, okay? So whatever it is you're going to learn in this video, make sure you use it and do more, all right? And do more. To whom much is given, much is expected. So we're going to also focus on advanced prompt engineering techniques to ensure that you get the best result from AI tools. And I will also show you how to create content that feels authentic and true to your voice. All right. When we talk of personal branding, you cannot take away content from it. Now, I'm not saying become a content creator. If you want to be fine, you can even leverage some of the things I'm going to share. All right. In this training for that. Although next week, which is week 4, I'm going to be looking at how you can use AI for you know the money part of AI. So your content creator to that will also be relevant. But whether you're a content creator, whether you're not a content creator or not, what did I say now? Whether you're a content creator or not, you should learn how to create content that sounds like you with AI for your social media. Because trust me, these days it's not every day that you feel like posting something, and it's not every time you're going to be in that mode or mood per se, whereby the thought just free flow. Yeah, except you're naturally a writer, which is fine. But even if you're a natural born writer, you're very good at it, you should still learn how to train AI to be able to speak like you, talk like you, so you can leverage it to create and scale your content, especially for personal branding. So if you're building a brand, apart from your name, maybe you have an NGO organization, you should leverage AI. I don't want to talk too much. Let's just get straight into it. So, the overview is that by the end of this week, which is week 3, you should be able to use AI for more than just creating content. You should be able to use it to strategically expand your network. I'm very sure how to use it for networking, how to find new job opportunities, and even increase your earning potential. All right. So, it is super important that you know this so that you are not left behind. Okay. I believe you don't want to be left behind. So now let's move on. Building your personal brand with AI. Now, personal branding is all about marketing yourself and your expertise. AI tools like ChatGPT and Gemini allows you to create content that enhances your professional presence online. And I want us to start by looking at how you can use AI to craft a professional bio that highlights your strengths and skills. So, as you can see, we're not wasting time. It's important that you understand how to work with this and how to use it. So, using ChatGPT, you can generate a professional bio, a LinkedIn summary, or an elevator speech that highlights your experience, your achievements, and your skills in a concise and compelling way. Now, a good bio is key for online platforms like LinkedIn, resumes, or professional portfolios. Now, here's a prompt. Write a LinkedIn bio for a digital marketer with expertise in SEO, social media, content strategy, focusing on how they've helped business grow online. You see this particular prompt, I'm going to show you how you can use this, turn this prompt for you. So now this prompt is very simple. Let me break it down. Write a LinkedIn bio for, you see, everything from this place is general. You use it. Now from this place, a blah blah blah, you put in whatever it is that you do with expertise. Your own might not be expertise, your own might be volunteering, experience, interest, enthusiasm, whatever it is. Then you list the things that you do or you want to do or you're interested in. Then focusing on how So now, what do you want to be reflected when people see the bio? Is it focusing on how you've helped people grow? Is it focusing on how you love Web3? Is it focusing on how you want to change the world? Whatever it is I want to focus on, that's how you use this prompt. So I'm going to pick this prompt now. I'm going to use it on ChatGPT so you can see it. Oh, wow, this is interesting. All right. So as you can see, yes, obviously you're not going to use whatever ChatGPT gives you just like that. You edit it, you make it better. Like if this is too long, you can make it shorter. All right. Or you can say now when you read through, you now realize that oh, I don't want this to do like this. Oh, this feels like a lie. Increase organic traffic. When you know you have not increased organic traffic, don't go and lie on LinkedIn. Oh. It will catch you. So you will now pre-prompt AI and refine AI that oh okay, remove this part, make it sound like this and that, and in few minutes you already have a bio that you can use across all your platforms. You can use when you are meeting a potential investor or a potential business partner or a potential client, all right, and also for professional portfolios, portfolio documents, maybe when you're applying for grant and things like that. This is what AI can help you to do. All right. So now, I want you to create your own LinkedIn summary using ChatGPT. Define the output with personal details and a tone that suits your professional tone. All right, voice rather. So this is for those of you that have not done, they don't have a LinkedIn summary, or you're not satisfied with the one you have, or you want to improve the one you have. You can even copy the one you have now. Take ChatGPT and say improve on it and make it reflect, make it focus on this area, and you put it there. All right. So now, when you have done that, you want to ask yourself, did AI help me generate a more polished professional bio? And what tweaks can you make it to? What tweaks can you make to what it has given to you to make it sound more like you? All right, it's very important that you do that. And now, let me give you a secret. Not necessarily a secret, but like this is what we help. Um, Anything AI gives you, if you don't like how it sounds or how it is, simply pick a content or something that you have written yourself with your own brain, with your own words. Take it to AI. Tell ChatGPT, this is my style, tone, and pattern of talking, or of speaking, or of writing. Model it, know it, internalize it. Now, everything I'm going to ask you henceforth, make sure it sounds like me. Simple. That's the prompt. What I said now, you can pause the video, you can type it, you can write it. That's how you can make AI sound. Sometimes, you are prompting it to forget, remind it, AI, don't forget I told you that it must sound like me. Immediately, it just refine it. So, but if for someone like it that you don't even have a voice, sorry, I think you don't have a voice, you don't have a style or a tone, all right? You need to know what you want it to feel like, or you just have to keep editing. Do you get? So, like I said, AI is not going to do 100% of the work for you. You also have to put in your own input. Now let's move on, all right, to the next section, which is networking with AI. I know some people will wonder that can you really network with AI? Are you doing networking with AI? What do you mean network? I thought networking is for when you meet people. Yeah, I know. But AI can help you with networking. You see, networking is essential for career growth. And today, AI can make it easier for you to reach out and build authentic relationships instead of sending generic connection requests on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on emails, or when you meet people. ChatGPT can help you craft personalized and thoughtful message. In fact, you can prepare ahead of a meeting, ahead of an event that you want to go and meet somebody. And with AI, you build a customized, personalized, thoughtful message that you can either type, send after the event, or even when you meet them. You can ask ChatGPT, I'm meeting this person, this is their portfolio. What can I say to stand out based on what I do? Things like that. You just have to think, all right? And you use that prompt and to generate a message. Now, you must not abuse this because if you start speaking like a robot, nobody's going to network with you, nobody's going to listen to you, or you're typing something that doesn't sound like you. So, like I said, this is just to help you. It doesn't mean you should totally rely on it. Okay? So, let's say, for example, you want to um, craft LinkedIn connection request. So the goal is to be personalized and specific. Mention what you admire about the person's work and why you are reaching out. So let's say, for example, you can say, write a LinkedIn message introducing myself to a potential mentor in the AI field. Now, before I do prompt like this, I would have already given AI context about me and information about me. And how do I do that? I would upload my CV, I will upload my portfolio document or something about me, if it's for my brand. I put it before I now start to use this prompt so that when AI is crafting a message, it will reflect what is about me and connect it to that person. So another thing is you also want to give AI as much context about the person. Now you can send AI the LinkedIn um, profile link of that person, Facebook, but most time you might not be able to read all the information. So you could take screenshots or you could just type it out, all right, manually and say, oh, this person is what they have done. That would help you, all right, and your messages can be personalized to that person. Okay, so it's very important that you know how to do this. So you can AI can help you find what do we call it now? Can help you identify professionals in your field, making it easier for you to grow your network strategically. For example, you can use AI to scan job boards, LinkedIn, and professional groups for individuals and companies related to your field. So let's use this prompt for an example now. Now, some of these prompts might not give you really accurate results. You might still need to check whatever AI is giving to you because AI make mistakes. That's the truth. All right. So sometimes the best way to do it is to do it over and over again. All right. And maybe when it has given one profile, you cannot use that profile to get other profiles by checking maybe their people that are connected to them or their friends list or something like that. People that are following them, maybe on Instagram. So you have to put in the work. All right. Networking is not supposed to be easy, so it is not easy, but now it can be easier, all right, because of AI. So now let's use this prompt so you can see. So you can see it says searching the web. You can even use Gemini too for this because Gemini is connected to Google. That's a Google search. So it could give you result directly from Google search. So everything might not be able to do that. So Gemini can come in. So I always, whenever I'm doing something that has to do with internet or something or online, I usually use the both of them so I can, you can see now. Gemini is giving me generic stuff. It's not giving me people. Alright, it's not giving me people. Let me see what ChatGPT will give me. So I will now have to tell Gemini that, oh, I want people, not bigots. So that's what I will do. So as you can see now, can you see that this one is giving me, that's giving me people. These links are the links to their profile. All right, can you see? It's that simple. So now the activity you want to do, all right, for this particular part is generate a personalized LinkedIn message or emails that introduce yourself and ask for advice or collaboration for potential professional contacts with what you have just learned. All right, so we are going to get a step-by-step prompt process, a multi-step prompt process for this in the workbook for this week, so you can use that. The prompt will be much more expansive and extensive than the one I just showed. But I'm showing you the possibilities. Now, how did AI help you craft personalized networking? How could you better refine your outreach strategy for better results? Now, this is when you have generated and when you're already getting feedback or people are not even responding. So you know what to do to get better. Now, up to the next session. This session is one of the favorite parts of many people for this week, which is AI for job opportunities and career growth. Now, you see, when it comes to job hunting, AI can be of great help in optimizing your resume because many times many people don't realize that the reason why they didn't get the job is because of their resume. The reason why they did not land the interview is because of their CV. All right, but with AI makes things so much easier. Now that people are already using these things, it's somehow popular. Except you don't know about it, but they are abusing it, and companies already know. So when you're applying for jobs now, you will see things like make sure your answers are not AI generated. Why? Because some people have abused it. Right? But still, I know people and I myself and people that I've trained use not necessarily use AI, but leverage AI in assisting them in job application. Right? I think that's the proper way to say it. Because if I say using AI to apply for jobs now, it's going to sound somehow. So, but you can leverage AI to assist you with job application, and there's a way you can do it. All right, ethically. I emphasize ethically, so it will not come for me. All right, ethically. So you can use ChatGPT to rework the summary section of your CV. I would have opened up my CV and resume, but it contains sensitive information, so I can't open that up. So it is important for you to keep the tone professional and concise while highlighting your key skills. All right. Searching for jobs. AI can help you search for jobs by generating targeted inquiries. You can quickly identify positions that align with your career goals. Now, you can use AI to search for jobs in your field and let it suggest three potential roles. In fact, it will be much better if you have uploaded your CV, giving details about yourself. The more details you give if AI about yourself, the more better results and targeted results and relevant results you will get. So, however, I'll tell you one thing. When you're using prompts you do for jobs, I mean, everything might not be accurate. Like I say, AI makes mistakes. So, what you can do is also use AI to get more job sites, more job sites, websites, all right, that maybe are not really popular, that people are not really using, and you can also sign up on them. All right, what I just like, I could just prompt it. However, I'm going to use the prompt that I prepared for this training. Right. So everything I've said. So this one is you write my resume summary to highlight my skill project management. Now this is what you do. You copy this prompt, you click on this add files, then you click on this place. Now my own is unavailable because of network and some other things. So but yours it will show. You click it, you pick your CV or your resume. Then after you have uploaded it to load, you now sit and load. Then you now paste that prompt. Then you now press this place. So that is how you can work on your CV, or you can just go and copy everything in your CV manually, paste it, then at the bottom or at the top you put this prompt that I used, and that would also help. Now, if you're someone that you don't have a resume, you don't have a CV, ChatGPT can also help you come up with your resume and CV. All you need to do is give it context about yourself, the things you have done. See, the truth is that you cannot tell me that, oh, I don't know what to write, I don't know what I've done. And you want ChatGPT to generate a CV or resume for you. How on earth is it supposed to create something from nothing? So you also have to have something. So you're watching this video and you've not been really be putting time to gain experience, volunteering, learning. This is your sign to do so. You will need it, oh, you will need it one day. That's the truth. All right. So yeah, let's just move on from that. This is not a career training. Yeah, so take your current resume, use ChatGPT to optimize it for a specific job role you're interested in, include important keywords from job description in your industry. There's something we call um oh my god. If I remember, I'm going to okay, yes, I remember now. There's something we call ATS. ATS. This is called application tracking system. So many a times when you apply for jobs on this online site, because many jobs, there will be thousands or hundreds of job applications. Nobody is going through manually. If you don't know, there's an AI, or this ATS is also like is a form of AI. It's a tool, all right, that has been built to just identify some certain things in a CV. Sometimes, there was a time whereby I used to think that putting your photo in your CV was good. Yeah, I was learning. I realized that ATS sometimes they can program an ATS to when it finds an image to ignore that CV, or it will not be able to scan further. So then also keywords must appear in your ATS. ATS will go through your experience, like it will scan it. It is automatic. So that's why you cannot joke or you cannot be sentimental because you feel like, oh, somebody's going to read it, they're going to pity you. Nobody, ATS will not pity you. So when you are prompting ChatGPT, when you are done with your CV, say check this CV to make sure it is ATS compliant or ATS friendly. If it is not, give me suggestions on how to make it ATS. This prompt I just give you. If you're watching this video, after this video, please go and use that prompt, upload your CV, and find out if it is ATS, especially if you're applying for jobs. Even if you are not applying for jobs, you can have two types of CV: the colorful, beautiful one, that one that looks like a presentation, and your own normal ATS, the ugly, written, just words on. That one gets jobs though, than that presentation that you have. Right, what I shared with you now is an industry secret, but do with it as you please. All right, so now let's move on to finding job postings. AI can help you scan job boards and you can set up AI alert. So this function, all right, it requires a developer process. All right, it will work if you know how to use development tools. And there are actually ways to deal with that code, but I'm not really going to really go into that. But I'm just showing you the possibilities. But what you can do instead is that you can search for things, you can have a time, all right, every day that you always use that prompt and search, or in fact, you should be searching for jobs every day. All right. So I believe, I thought it was going to come up with this new version, but probably the next version is we're going to have AI alert that you can customize on your phone. All right. So, but there are apps that does this too, and there's a way you can use ChatGPT, but like I said, it involves development. So I wanted to tell you that so that you know have false expectations. So now, let's copy this. Let's just put this here. And you're going to see, as you can see, it's searching LinkedIn. Actually, it's like it's scraping LinkedIn. You can see this is Indeed. This one too is Indeed. Wow. Okay. So Indeed is a platform like Upwork or like Fiverr. All right. So I'm surprised that it's not taking us to LinkedIn, or maybe these jobs too were posted on LinkedIn, so it just took us to the original post. So you can see these are jobs. I want to see when this was. Um, when was this posted? Hmm. Okay, it's not showing here. I want us to look at the timeline. Hmm. Let me click apply now. Let me see what to bring out. Okay, I will have to sign up, but I'm not doing that right now. So, but you can see, you can get job postings, all right, by searching. So, like I said, the more you search, the more you see, and also you can get sites like Indeed, Upwork, Paper Hour, things like that to get more jobs. Or you can go the second route. The second route is, instead of applying for jobs, seek out to get companies or key key how do I say this now? Key players or key executives in companies. It may not even be the CEO. It could be the head of marketing, it could be the head of H, something like that. You find them, find the company. You'll be surprised that AI can actually get those people. Then you can now craft a message. So, like I said, this thing is mind blowing. I'm going to attach a video in the resource on how to use AI for our job opportunity, because it is like it is a process on its own that you have to learn. All right, but it's possible. So learn it. Okay. So now we are done with that. Let's move on to building your personal brand on social media. As you all know, social media is one of the most powerful tools. One of the most. It's a huge part of personal branding. Platforms like LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram are perfect places to showcase your expertise, but staying consistent can be a challenge. Now, let me also say something as regards this part of job. I just remember now. You can use AI right, in crafting cover letters, presentations, even prepare for your interview. All right. So, what do I mean? If you get a job posting, like job posting is one that has all the details, like the one we saw that time on Indeed, that has the requirement, everything. You take it to ChatGPT and say, oh, here's the details of your new job posting. Now make sure you've already uploaded your CV already, so it knows about ChatGPT already knows about you and everything. Now say, using my CV, tailor this cover letter, whatever this job application, all right, and make it sound like me. Remember, you must have trained AI on your voice too. Right, that one is very important. Then when it gives you, you edit it, then you turn it to a PDF or you edit the already existing one and you send it. Another thing you can do is, let's say you now land the role, or like, or so you land the interview. No, you be interviewed. Now say, go back to that chat, ChatGPT. Oh, this role, I got an interview. Prepare me for the interview. Give me possible questions. Give me possible things to do. Still, I'm sharing with you. It's powerful and it works only if you use it. All right, so let me move on. I don't want to talk too much about that. So, with what I've just shared right now, it's more than enough. So, back to social media. Now, platforms like LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram are perfect places to showcase your expertise, because when it comes to personal branding, it's not who knows the most, it's not who is the best, it's who shows the most. That's the truth about social media. So, the people that are industry leaders across every field on social media, they are not the best. For them, they are not the smartest. Some of them, they are not as smart as you think they are. That's just the truth. But they know how to leverage attention. They know how to get attention. They know how to show themselves. They are loud. The loudest in the room is the one that gets sometimes most of the opportunities. So it's hard to stay consistent. It can be a challenge. And but now I'm going to show how you can use AI to generate engaging posts for this platform. So you can keep posting online, and while you focus on other things that feel very natural and exciting to you. All right. So now the first question we're looking at is generating social media posts. Now you can use a prompt like this, which is um okay. Let's say I want you to generate 3 social media posts using ChatGPT. This should focus on different aspects of your personal brand. This is not a prompt. I'm telling you what you should do, all right, or what you're expected to do after everything you're going to learn from this particular section of the week. All right. So I want you to generate 3 social media posts. Could be three, could be four, could be five, whatever it is you want to do. Personally, I like to post every day, although I don't post every day, but I like to post every day. So yours could be three a week, two a week, once a week. Make sure you start posting once a week. Two a week is not bad too. All right. And if you can be like me when I'm motivated, all right. I'm just joking, but it doesn't matter. Just make sure you're posting every day. So, for example, you can make a post about your professional experience, one on industry trend, one on an advice that you give to others in your field. Many people just feel like all these things they can only do it when they have made money or when they're already big or when they're you don't know anything. Start it now. Don't wait till that time. Start it now. Sometimes you do all these posts, nobody will like it, but make sure you do it. You are building your digital footprint. You will not know the day you will need it. So it's very important. All right. So once you have generated your post, think about where they reflect your tone. Did AI help you create one that feels natural and engaging? And this is where fine tuning prompt comes in handy. So don't hesitate to adjust anything that AI gives you until you are satisfied with the result, either in editing or in correcting the prompt. So it's super important. So you can see an example here. Write a LinkedIn post about the importance of networking in digital age and how it can create new career opportunities. So let's use this so you can see how it will look like. So can you see? Can you see? Yeah. So you can edit this. You can say, oh, make it sound more human. I can say, make it sound more human and less robotic and no emojis. I don't want bullet point, just paragraphs. Three lines marks a paragraph. Alright, so now watch this. So voila. Now this is short. I'll say expand and make it like a story and life advice. So this is just practical of me using prompts. Like you are saying, oh, I'm prompting it the way I want it to feel, the way I want it to sound. If you still give me, I look like, you're like, okay, I'll do it like this. So you can see. Can you see? If you can pause this video and read this actually feels like a post that someone can write. Just that if you are posting on LinkedIn, I will not advise that you have so long paragraphs. So this paragraph can be broken into maximum of maybe three or two or four. All right. So except you already have a huge following and people don't care what you write or type. If you can do that, no problem. But if not, don't make it like this. This looks more like a blog post. So yeah, so the activity I want you to do is generate social media posts for your personal brand. Choose a platform, create 3 posts per week. Make sure that you're consistent. You are consistent with your professional tone and voice. So there's a part of this training. All right, we are reaching that part very soon. I will show you how to train AI to sound like you. So I know you might be wondering, what would like you have been saying these things since I would like training. I have said some things about it, which is uploading past things I have done and things about. I will show you how to do it well. All right, so just be patient. So let's move on to engaging with your audience because this is also a very powerful part of personal branding. So you can use AI for commenting and interaction. AI can help you generate thoughtful comments and response on industry-related posts, making it easier to engage with your network, your audience, and expand your network. An example prompt is this: write a thoughtful comment on a LinkedIn post about latest trend in digital marketing. So now this is a very generic prompt, all right, but it still works. So but what I would usually do or what I teach people to do is take a screenshot of that post or copy the content of that post, then below it or above you say ChatGPT in my own voice and style reply to this post. Boom, you get it. All right. Now, you want to use AI generated comments to engage the other posts. Respond to 3 industry related posts and use AI to draft meaningful, relevant replies. Now, this is why this thing works, especially on LinkedIn. In fact, all platforms. The more you engage and interact with other people's profile, they will interact with your own. Then, when people that are on their own profile see you with a very amazing, thoughtful comment, they will check out your profile. They need to check out their profile. That's how people grow on social media. It's not that deep. That's just the honest truth. All right. So now let's move on to the favorite part that all of you are waiting for, which is how to create content with AI that sounds very authentic. Now, why does authenticity matter? Now, when using AI for content creation, one of the biggest concerns is ensuring that the content sounds authentic and true to your voice. AI can generate content quickly, but it's also up to us to ensure that it reflects our own unique style. So let's go over how you can ensure AI generated content sounds like you. So let's say, for example, if you're a casual communicator, you can specify that tone, all right, in your prompt and ask AI to generate content with a conversational or professional tone. It depends on your preference. Now, another thing is adding personal details. One of the ways to make AI generated content sound more authentic is by incorporating personal stories. Tell AI personal stories. I apologize for the background noise that you're hearing. Let me pause the video. All right, we're back. So, incorporate personal stories. Give AI, share experiences with AI. Trust me, when you do this, oh, the content you create will sound, in fact, you'll be like, wow, is this me? So, incorporate examples. I always like using examples and context a lot, or you can compare it or show you something that you want it to sound like. All right. So, experiences. In fact, you can use somebody else's content to create your own content. All right. This is like ethical stealing. uh, is it Pablo Escobar now? Be Picasso. All right. That said that good see good artists. I found that the end of the proverb is great artist still. So many a times your best performing content might not be what is original, all right, but something that is modeled. I will not necessarily use the word stolen now. So I can take someone's content that I really like. I like the way it sounded. People that are like, okay, LGBT model this content, turn it to a template, or now, for me, I want to create this content. Use the style, tone, and angle of this to create my own, but let it sound like me. Boom. You have a content that sounds like you, but using somebody else's strategy. So I just taught you something very powerful. So you can use that too. So now let's say for instance, you're writing a post about AI in healthcare. Tell AI to include a personal experience or share a reward example. Now many times when you ask AI to share things like this, if you have already given it something, it will hallucinate. Hallucinating is when AI start to put things that are not there, that are not real. All right, just because it doesn't want to. AI is programmed not to tell you, oh, I can't do that, or I don't know. So when it doesn't know what to say, to start hallucinating and start putting wrong information for you. So it's your job to that correct it, edit it, or give it the real information. So another thing to also know is iterative refining. So after generating content, just accept the first draft. All right. Like me, it's because of this tutorial I'm doing. Most times, whenever I can use 30 minutes to an hour before I'm done prompting because I want to get the best. All right. So read through it, make adjustments to fit your voice, ask AI to refine it for a more natural flow. Now, the activity you need to do, all right, is take a blog post or social media post you want to generate, use ChatGPT to generate it. Afterwards, refine it to ensure it sounds like your personal voice. All right. So let's scroll down. This is an example and say write a blog post about a role of AI in healthcare using conversational tone as if I'm speaking to my friend. So I'm going to prompt AI and I'm going to see how this looks like. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is Longo actually, but it actually feels interesting. Like it feels like somebody is talking to me. Just because I added this using a conversational tone as I'm speaking to a friend. Yeah, many people that you see on LinkedIn they use this particular prompt. All right. So this is adding personal details. You can see write the LinkedIn post about the challenges of remote work, drawing from my personal experience, project manager and virtual team. I'm going to put that there now. You're going to see how this looks like too. I'm showing you a powerful prompt. All you have to do is to just edit it to your own scenario, style, and voice. All right. So let's see. Can you see? The motor has been a norm. Alasha engine. Hmm. This sounds very, very human. I'm serious. Like I'm very serious. Yes, AI, but like I like it. I like it. If you did this properly, you have a very powerful voice. I'm telling you, you have a very powerful voice. It is great. It is great. So when you understand how to use AI, it will help you achieve so much. So this is the one I talked about, iterative refining. Now let's say refine the first paragraph of the post to sound more personal while be still informational. So let's say this particular one, I'll just say this is what I will do. I'll say refine the first paragraph of the above. And you don't have to use this only for reiterating or correcting something that's given you. You can pick something you have already done. Maybe you wrote something from me and feel like this thing, there's something missing. You can pick that thing. These are script writers and people that write movies and books use the AI. Pick that same thing you've written, take it to AI and say, oh, make it sound more this. Let it have more this. Let it have a good angle. Let it have a good entrance. Let it have a strong hook. All right. So I'm going to use this prompt so you can see this. Can you see? Remote work has been a challenging as it problem with that blah 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 blah. That is this first paragraph. That's what it has. Just change this paragraph. All I have to do is to copy this. Another thing about AI, you always see all these long dashes. Always remove it. Okay? Always remove it. You don't need it. Replace it with comma. Um Now use examples. I can say write a professional bio using this example of my writing style. Now this is very powerful. This is why you this place where you see is that example is one of your own posts that you have written before or that you have done before. I don't know if you get me. So that's what that part is for. It is super, super important. So if you can do that, you will get really massive stuff. Really massive stuff. So let's move on right now. So I hope you have been able to understand and you can now carry out your own action based on everything you have learned. So write the LinkedIn post using AI. All right. Make sure to include your personal choices so that your experiences, your value, and unique perspective. Adjust the tone to match your natural voice. This one, write a personal blog post using AI. Use ChatGPT to generate a blog post on the topic of your choice, ensuring that the content sounds authentic and for your personality. Refine the content to match your personal style. Do this, post this, all right? All right, this is very important. Don't just watch this video. Make sure you use it. And when you are done with your prompting and everything, this is what you should reflect on. Does it compare to your usual style? What do you do to ensure the content sounded more authentic or original? So sometimes when you have prompted ChatGPT, you will not know the right prompts that you'll be using when you want to generate content. All right, and you can always repeat the process over and over again. Super important. We're getting gradually to the end of this week. All right, and I'm going to show you how to identify new opportunities with AI. This is very important for personal branding, so you will not be behind when everybody is forward, and you will not be forward when everybody is behind. Now, many of you don't know, but AI can help you to spot emerging opportunities in your field. And by analyzing market trends and data, AI can give you insight into growing industries and potential business ideas. All right. And it is really good because, especially if you are building your personal brand, it will give you insight. And when you start to communicate things to people in your field or your industry from a higher level or from a point that is not really known, it's not really popular, it tends to be seen as an authority. People tend to listen you more. You become a thought leader, even if you do not want to be a thought leader in the first place. People just tend to be, and anything um you promote, you offer, you sell as a service product, people will buy, right? Just because you know more than others. So instead of having before yeah, there's a way to do this. People do it. More people do it with more money, more leverage, more people. You have a whole lot of staff, people that you pay to do research for you. You have go for programs, you travel. But with AI, you can achieve almost I'll not say similar, okay, I will not say the same, but similar or almost similar result with AI from the comfort of your home, with your phone and your laptop. But you cannot be lazy. You do it consistently, step by step, and you would know so much that when you start to apply it, you start getting results, and other persons that listen to you will also get results. So, an example of a prompt to do this is analyze the renewable energy market and identify 3 emerging trends in solar power and wind energy. This thing looks very simple. We're like, it's not that possible now. Is that simple? Okay, no problem. Like I said, AI is not perfect yet. But are you waiting for it to be perfect before you start learning how to use it and leverage it for your industry? Don't play with this, okay? Don't play with it. So you can see it's telling you the renewable energy market is you can even use this to create content. Can I even say? You can use it to create content. You can use it to do a training, a webinar. All right. So you can see this is so much. This is so much. This is not relevant to me because this is not my field or industry. But you can imagine using this prompt for your own field. Okay. So use ChatGPT to identify new opportunities in your industry. Based on AI analysis, you create a list of three potential areas for growth or new opportunities for you to pursue. That is, if you're an investor, you have money, or use to create content, or use to educate people, or just use it to learn and keep it at the back of your head. Then when the opportunity comes, you might just meet somebody, you might just be in a conversation in a group and be like, oh guys, you know about this? Oh, I'm telling you about this. Then somebody is in that group that has enough leverage in terms of capital, network, whatever. And I'm like, I want to work with you. Why? Because you have been using AI to learn about trends. So you're not behind. So when you're talking in the room, everybody listens to you. I'm not going to say more than that. You can use this information as you want. So use AI to identify three emerging trends in a field you're interested in or fields you're interested in. For instance, if you're in tech, ask AI to analyze the AI industry and suggest new areas where you can capitalize on. All right. So whatever it is give you, reflect on this. What trends did AI help identify for you? Were these opportunities you would have found on your own, or did AI bring something into your attention? I'm sure AI brought something into your attention. So, right, so I think this is the last part of this. And so, although we will be talking more about this next week, all right, but it's something that I just wanted to introduce this because it's still personal branding. You can't talk about personal branding, you're not talking about personal earning or personal money. It's not possible. You can't separate the two of them. What if you're doing personal, you say you're building a personal brand and you're not earning from it, or you might not even be money, all right, but money too is also important. But so you cannot just be building. Also, everybody sees you as a thought leader on LinkedIn, but in real life, you don't have money. So yes, it's not a bad place to be in, but you can also learn. So if you're currently at that stage whereby you are people listening to you, but you're still struggling, all right, you can leverage AI to increase your earning potential. Like I said, we're going into this more deeper next week, all right. But this just felt like an introduction. So let me just walk you through it. So for those of you who are freelancing or you're thinking about it, AI can help you scale your services quickly. Either you're doing VA, you're a ghostwriter, you're a copywriter, you're a graphic designer, whatever it is that you're doing. All right. For example, ChatGPT can help you to create freelance proposals. It can help you to save time, help you craft professional proposals for clients. I'm telling you, or professional messages to pitch clients, and many things like that. So it would help you to increase your income by identifying new any opportunities, and you can automate a lot of work process. So like I said, whatever it is that you are doing, AI can help you streamline your work and take on more clients. You can draft proposals, write reports, generate content quickly and effectively, and then to scale your services. Especially if you are in maybe you're in digital marketing, or you are doing something that has to do with marketing that helps people market their business well. Boom. With AI, you can take on more clients, you can do more work, you can be more valuable to your clients, and people will pay you more, or you can take on more clients without burning out. Without burning out. I said that twice because it's very important. A lot of creatives, a lot of freelancers deal with burnout. So you can say write a freelance proposal for content writing jobs that requires writing blog posts on AI and technology. Boom. So now the activity you want to take out of this, okay, something that I need to mention is you can use AI to automate repetitive tasks. AI tools can help you to automate repetitive tasks that consume time, leaving you with more time to focus on high value work. We will discuss how to identify tasks that can be automated and what tools to use as time goes on, especially next week during the following week's training. All right. So use what you have learned and create something custom for your particular work or your service that you are offering. Whatever I say, you call it writing, social media management or design. Customize the AI generated proposal for a specific client. All right, super, super important. So you can even, apart from the videos I'm going to share with you, or I recommend videos for this trade, go online and go and learn about how to use AI automation. All right, how to use AI agents, things like that. They are more advanced stuff of AI, but if you can learn how to do that, it can really automate so much for your own work, especially as a creative person, a freelancer, and also for clients, and you become more valuable and people can pay you more. All right, so um, by the end of week three, this video I'm giving to you is at the beginning of week three. So by the end of this week, you should have a clear understanding of how to use generative AI tools to enhance your personal brand, spot new opportunities, and increase your earning potential. The skills you are developing prompt engineering will allow you craft more effective content, refine your personal brand, and tap into the market, and also build your network. All right, because we talked about that too. So reflect on this. All right, and I want you to know that this is a great job that we've done so far this week. We have learned how to use AI not just for content creation, but strategically enhance your personal brand to network and find opportunities and increase your income. AI is a powerful tool that can help you grow professionally and personally. I repeat, can help you grow professionally and personally. Let me repeat one more time. it can help you grow professionally and personally. See that I use slow emphasis so that you can stick and you can know that how that is very important. So here's the next step. Think about you can use AI this week to implement strategies in real life. Not just this week, everything you're learning, even though it's week one, you can be using week one strategy in week three. All right, use them for life. So, but you start this week. Maybe you refine your LinkedIn bio. Maybe reach out to a mentor, reach out to someone you want to work with, a collaborator, or apply for jobs with an optimized resume, like we thought. So, leverage, 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 leverage. Don't do things manually. Leverage. So, in week 4, next week, we dive deeper into using AI for automating work and generating income, focusing on using AI to streamline your processes and develop income generating systems. So, I can't wait to see you guys in week 4. All right, watch week 4. This is the workbook for week 3. So you can see very extensive stuff. Everything I give you is value packed. All right, it's not something that you must use, but you can have all these things and you still not use them. All right, many people go through this and they're going to be they're going to literally change their life. All right, many people still go through it and they will not do anything. So which one are you going to? Which one are you? So these are recommended videos you can see. All right, you can see this one automating job because this guy did apply to his 1,000 job using AI. So yeah, those things are possible. So personal brand, these are videos I handpicked for you. Some of them were recommended to me by my AI too. So yeah, this is what you are going to get. So watch this video and go through this. You also have access to the slides, all right, that we use for today, so you can go through it. I'll see you guys in week 4. Bye bye. My name is Ajulo Joshua.